Hey guys, and today, this is my another week of my Cuphead gameplay. So today you guys will see finished boss fights for Cagney here, and all of Inkwell Island 2, which took me quite a long time to do, and I'm very proud of myself. But yeah, so this fight isn't really that bad, to be honest. The only things that I really had a hard time with were the black plant that pops up on the ground, because I was standing there where it was popping up sometimes, so I was taking damage there. And then the seeds and the boomerang combination were kind of difficult to dodge sometimes. And then the third phase isn't that bad at all. You just gotta pay attention, which sometimes once you're into a fight like that, I have a hard time doing. And see that little orange thing at the top, that also gave me some problems, but overall not a bad fight. You just have to pay attention, and then you should be okay. Here we are finally on the third phase. I don't know why I took damage there, but the roots come up and envelop the certain things, platforms, and you have to dodge while also dodging little things of pollen, I think it is, that give you weird effects on your screen, which is a cool mechanic, but really isn't that bad once you get used to it. But you should try not to get hit at all, and there are lots of opportunities to parry in here, but I did not. Yes! Oh my god! Did you freaking see how close that was? Did you freaking see how close that was? Dude, oh my god! Did you see how freaking close that was? That's insane. That was literally insane. Here we are at the first boss that I decided to try and defeat in Inkwell Island 2. So here we have Baroness von Bonbon, which I have a hard time saying. And she launches 3 mini bosses at you out of a selection of 5. And you can get unlucky, you can get lucky. But that's one of the main flaws with this fight, is the bad RNG. Because if you get 3 hard guys, then you're most likely going to take damage on the first few stages. But if you get 3 easy, then you're going to be fine, and you might have a shot at finishing off the last phase. I did have kind of a hard time with this fight, but it really was not that bad. It just took a lot of getting used to learning all the attack patterns for all 5 mini bosses. And if there's more than 5, then correct me in the comments down below, but I'm pretty sure there's only 5. So yeah, that's all with this fight. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's freaking go. That was insane. 2 health, that's nuts. It's a long fight, dude. 1 minute and 50 seconds. 2 HP, 0 parries, 5 out of 6, B-. I'm fine with that. Alrighty guys, so here now we're at the Genie boss battle. And now this fight has its issues. Yeah, that's for sure. With the RNG here, because you don't always get the swords. You can either get the swords, the cats, or the jewels. And if you get the jewels, you're pretty much screwed. If you get the cats, you have a chance, but they're difficult. And the swords here, they open up and then they go to exactly where you are at that time, but you have time to dodge. Now this is the pillar stage. I hate this stage because it took me a while to learn where to be able to dodge and where the saw blades are going to be, and how long it takes to destroy the faces, and where you have to be on the screen to be able to get through them. And they are random, of course. And now the next stage is not bad at all. I'm not sure why I paused there. but this guy will open, he will spring out, and he cannot damage you when he springs out like that. So, and if you just stay at the very back of the screen, you should be okay, because you'll be able to take out the ghosts, and the planets part at the back of the screen every time. So if you just stick to the back of the screen and keep on pressing down that fire button, then you should be okay with the stage, and it should be a fast stage because you could just stay equal with him. And now this next stage is probably one of my least favorite stages for this fight. I actually enjoy this fight, but if you go small here, you can actually get a secret stage of a mini puppet. But here, a puppet of yourself comes at you, and he shoots a gun at you that tracks where your bullets are when he fires, but you still have that time to get away. And then the hat is, of course, going to shoot off bullets that you have to dodge. And there are fire coming out of the side of his hands, so you have to dodge that as well. And we got through that stage fast because when we used our super. And now this stage is okay. It's a little difficult, but as long as you pay attention to that near invisible layer and when the eyes open on the pyramid and get in the corners, because they shoot out in all 4 directions. So then this fight should not be that difficult for you. My God, guys. We did it. We did it. We freaking did it. That's insane. Dude, it's such a surprise every time. 'Cause you get this feeling of, oh, this is never gonna happen. I'm never gonna beat it. It's gonna be like a C freaking minus. B minus. That's pretty nice. Yeah, but you get this like horrible feeling of, I'm never gonna beat this boss. And then when you beat it, it's like the hugest surprise ever, because you think you're about to die. Like, I literally thought I died there, because I only won by like a little bit of a frame. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. It took me about 10 minutes, but because I'm bad at parrying. But you should be able to get all your parrying achievements by this like stage thing. But you just have to parry the pink ghosts and stop them from touching the vase. And then once you I don't know what I'm saying. Once you finish this level, then you will get super art number 2. Yes. Here we have the first run and gun stage of Inkwell 2. So at the beginning here, you just have to shoot those guys. And here, I don't recommend shooting, because if you shoot the balloons, they will explode into lots of bullets. So I recommend just dashing whenever you see a balloon and jumping over these when you see them. But only dash when you see a balloon. Don't just dash whenever you want to, because then you'll be left in a situation where you don't have a dash when you really need one. So kill that guy, and then these balls actually do get faster when you knock off the guy. And the foreground does kind of mess with your vision a little bit, but you should be okay. And then you parry this, and you can get up. Now over here, you have to jump on these little platforms, and then get to the edge and knock down all these guys while balls do fly at you and knock out platforms. So that can double damage you, because it can do damage to you, and it also can do damage to, you can also get fall damage. So this coin's not that bad to get, you just drop down. So then I recommend taking out these guys with spread, and then going to whatever platform was just destroyed. And if you get here, you should be able to take out the cannons very fast if you use an EX attack on the pea shooter. And then if you come over here, another floating guy will be there. I'm not sure why I paused. My nose must have had an itch or something. But yeah, and that's inside of that tent, there is another guy. I shot him so fast you guys didn't even notice though. And here, this guy, it could be a huge problem if you don't take him out on your first time. And he will respawn, so you want to get past as fast as you can. And if you just kneel down here right before she sees you, you can take out this mini boss without any trouble at all. And then you can move on to the hardest part of this stage, where you have to jump on these ladder platforms and take out these guys while condiments fly at you from another mini boss down there. And it's really hard to dodge because of the moving platforms, and you have to predict where the platform is going to be at the time of the condiment coming towards you. So you have to take into account movement speed of the platforms, blocks, and placement, of course. And yeah, so you just take out the pretzels here, and then once you get to the edge, you should be okay. I recommend taking your time on this stage, because, I mean, time does matter, but it's better to beat the stage, get all 5 coins, than to die, because you're trying to move so fast. So yeah, so once you get to the edge here, you will have to fight a hot dog, which is really not that hard, but you do not want to take any damage here, because, I mean, take any damage before, because you're going to need it here, on this stage right here. Heck yes. Yeah! Let's freaking go. One more thing off the list. How much time? 2 minutes, I'm guessing? Jeez. Parry. Oh, didn't. Running guns are not my strong suit. We already knew this. Here we have Beppy the Clown. So I did have a hard time fighting this boss. You're going to want to jump up and take out the ducks before he goes and use his car against you. Then just shoot up whenever a duck comes over your head. And then you can dash over him, or you can dash through him with Smoke Bomb. And you just want to continue this, and then he usually should fall from the 3rd time if you've been keeping constant fire on him. And then you're going to want to shoot up with whatever weapon that you have to try and do damage to his head, while also dodging these balloons here. And then the train will come, and you have to jump over that or ride on that. Try not to bump into the yellow people while taking out the balloons. And then shoot up at his head whenever you can to do the damage that you need to do to move on to the next stage. And if you guys were wondering, hey, that's so unfair, the train is not, or the cart is not telegraphed at all. In the background, you can see when it is about to come on the tracks in the background. And I'm pretty sure there's a sound cue as well. And then once you get past this stage, you have to go up against 2 horses. One green horse, or one, let's start off with yellow. So one yellow horse which shoots up into the sky, and you have to dodge because you know where those are going to fall. And then a green horse which shoots out randomly that bounce. And if you shoot up here at the horse, you can do the maximum amount of damage, and then, well, dashing through the yellow people. And then onto his final stage. So everything comes down to show what you have beat, and then he falls into the background and comes up as a some sort of carnival ride. I'm not sure what this is. And then you jump on the platforms while avoiding the train, which have sped up exponentially and has the people on it now, every one car. So I use my super here to try and take out these penguins, because they can really give you me trouble, because they shoot baseballs at where you are, and then you have to dodge once they're thrown, and when they're all there, it can be extremely difficult. And then back at the train, and then you should be able to take out this boss. Yes! Yes! Let's freaking go! 13 minutes only! Oh my god! Holy crap! Dang, dude, that was stressful at that last second. 1 health left. About to get hit by those balls that I can't dodge for some reason. Oh my gosh, I feel like if I didn't do that super EX, or that EX normal, then that would not have worked. Oh my gosh, and a B as well. That's insane. Cannot believe that. Whew, that one was difficult. Oh my. Beppy the Clown has been defeated. So all we have left on this world is Grim Matchstick, which is the dragon. We have the bird, and that's it. And then a running gun, which we're gonna do next. Because now we have the second running gun in Inkwell Isle 2. So this running gun consists of cars at the top and ducks at the bottom, and vice versa. So you have to parry the signs to jump in between, and then you can dash through or crouch under the ducks, the big duck, and then you can shoot the other duck. And now this stage you have to attack the wall. I'm using Chaser here because it's easiest to hit the eye using Chaser. And then you should be able to move on through to the next stage. So these guys shoot out in diagonal patterns and 4-directional, like right angle pattern. And then if you're using Chaser, you should be okay with the little guys on the motor or on the unicycles. And then just go through, take your time on the stage, and you should be fine with time, even if you do take your time. So once you're through, you will reach a very fun stage that we'll see in a second once we get there. Alrighty guys, so we are at the next stage. Here you will have to go on these reverse treadmill things and jump on through the stage while also paying attention to stuff falling in between the stage. And then these tuba guys will shoot out at the stage, at the half of the stage that they are on, and you can take them out or you can just pass them. So I took them out because I don't know why. If I were to play this again, I definitely wouldn't. But you do have to dodge those, so be careful. So here you have to be careful because you have to go up and you have to hit that. You have to go on the top here and then get a coin there. So this is not a bad level to get all the coins on your first try because that's what I did. And it is fun. It's not that difficult. And we're reaching the end actually, so it's pretty short as well. So once you have fought off the tuba guy, you can go on to the bottom and then go on up back to the top. And then you will come up against a final wall that you have to defeat, and then you'll be at the end of the level. That was so freaking easy! Oh my god, I did it within like 5-10 minutes! I'm insane. My throat's starting to hurt from yelling so much because I've been doing so much good. Oh my gosh. Got all 5 gold coins? Oh, that's insane. Grim Matchstick. So, this boss is the hardest boss in Inkwell 2. And, the only saving grace for him is that his first phase is pretty easy. So you have to dodge his meteors and his telekinetic or whatever that is abilities, while also dodging the tail that comes up from the bottom. So the stage is not that bad. It does take a lot of focus though, for me at least, not using Smoke Charm because I was using an extra health charm because the last stage is so hard. So once you finally pass the stage, which it can feel like it drags on forever, having to go through 2 of the ring stage and then 1 long meatball phase. I call them meatballs, they're actually farts. And now you have to go into the spot. So this isn't that bad, you would say, but until you realize that the little flame soldier guys shoot up at you randomly at random spots. Like I think it's like where you're about to be, so the AI has to predict. So it can be quite random and quite accurate. But if you do your best, I think you'll be able to dodge some more like I did here. It did take a lot of practice. And now the third stage. This third stage is by far the hardest. You have to not make sure you don't hit any of the balls even with your shots. That's why I'm not shooting, because they break up into something that's nearly impossible to dodge. And then once your guy he uses the flamethrower attack, you're gonna want to use your super very soon. And then you will be very close to knocking out this boss. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Let's go! Guys, we did it! Oh my god! My heart was pounding. I was so nervous. My hands are literally shaking. Oh my gosh. B-2, that's so good. Wally. I don't know what to say about this boss. I hate this boss. But that's just personal opinion. It wasn't that hard. If you stay at the very back of the screen, you will be able to dodge the eggs every time, as long as you don't get directly hit by one. And then his second stage. Let's just get started talking about it, even though it hasn't even started yet. It's annoying. I'm not going to give it away if you haven't seen it yet, but it will happen very, very soon, even though the first stage can feel like it lasts forever. So the second stage is kind of a, oh my god, he's covering the entire screen stage. But if you just move up and down, usually you can dodge most of the feathers. If you get him at make sure you stay at the angle that he is at. It's like straight with him, or you will have a really hard time dodging the feathers that are coming down at a downwards angle. But if you are able to dodge, then you should be good. On to the third stage. The third stage is by far the hardest. You have to take out his son here, which is very difficult because his eggs fly up and around and can cover the entire screen, and you can get cornered very easily. So you have to do as much damage as you can, and then fly above him into the corner, draw him into that corner, and then try and get back without taking any damage. And then put more damage on him, and then rinse and repeat. And this stage can feel like it lasts forever, because it kind of does. Because you can't even damage him by hitting his eggs, so you have to hit in between the eggs, or hit him directly by being inside of the ring of eggs, which I find very dangerous. So this stage gave me a lot of problems. It was very, very difficult for me. So that's why I did this boss actually last, instead of Grim Matchstick last. And then, once you defeat his son, you will go on to the third stage, which is not bad. Switch to your bomb attack, which you will learn if you talk to an NPC outside of here. I use as many ultimates as I can, because I did not want to have to fight his son ever again. So, the heart comes out, shoots some bullets at you, and then they shoot pills straight up, which break in half, and then send towards your current position. You could parry some of them, and yeah, that's the fight. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Let's go. 2 bosses in one day. Grim Matchstick and Wally Wearables. This is insane. Oh my god. Alrighty guys, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like, and if you want more videos just like this one, make sure to go into the description and click those video links that I put in the description. And next week, next Friday, there will be a Cuphead video again. Cuphead videos every Friday until I beat the game. And next week's video is going to be dedicated to the bee fight, which I don't like, newsflash. So in the background here, you're watching some of the Grim Matchstick gameplay. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Check out the Cuphead playlist. Share this video with all your friends who play Cuphead or any other games, because I play loads of games. Links in the description as well. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, of course. And my name is Spider Monkey, and I'm sounding off. Peace, guys.